Warning, this video is not appropriate for younger viewers, so if you are a child, please go away. Thank you, and enjoy the video. Hello everybody, welcome back to the Goodbye Loser Project channel. My name is Kero, and I'm joined today with our friend Kaori.
Hi! Yay!
Today we're going to be doing a brand new segment. It is called an educated read. Ooh. So an educated read is when we read a choose your own adventure book. So with this segment, we're also playing a special penalty game. And there's only two rules we have to follow. One is that we don't choose an adventure that ends the story short. If we do, we have to take a shot of lemon juice. Ooh. The second rule is while we're reading, we're expected to stay in character with every character we read for. So if I set up a character in a certain way, Kaori's expected to read that character the certain way. If she sets up a character that way, I'm expected to read that character a certain way. If we don't, that person has to drink lemon juice. Sound fun? It's fun. Today we're going to be reading a special book from the Goosebumps series called Please Don't Feed the Vampire. Ooh. Have you read Goosebumps before?
I have a lot when I was a kid.
Do you have a favorite one?
Not really, because I don't remember much as a kid. Anything before 17, unfortunately, I have like very little memory of.
Did you watch the TV show?
I did a little bit.
Did you have a favorite episode?
No.
Me neither.
No.
I like
them, but I don't really like.
I like the intro.
Oh, I love that.
I didn't like the episodes. I rewatched some I think last year around Halloween time, and I could not for the life of me pay attention to it.
Really?
So it was like background noise. And then I found out recently too that like I didn't read much of the books when I was little. So when I did start like reading, go back to like revisit my childhood and read them and then watch the TV show, I noticed that they're actually dramatically different at times.
Oh, definitely.
So I'm a little surprised by that.
My mom loves reading these. Like, my mom works for a publishing company, and she actually got to meet R.L. Stine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have the picture in my house. It's so cool.
Was he nice?
Oh, she said he was really polite, he was kind, he was really cool, and he signed her book.
What book?
I don't remember. I don't know. She brings stuff home that's signed from the author, and I'm like, oh, okay.
That's cool.
I never pay attention to that stuff. I just know she meets authors, and that's it.
Well, that's interesting. Not
yeah.
everybody gets to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Let us jump in with our educated read of Give Yourself Goosebumps. Please Don't Feed the Vampire. Ooh. I look like a nerd, don't I? Like a complete nerd, you moan to your friend Gabe. In the mirror, you see your costume and wince. Halloween is only a few days away. I'm doomed. You and Gabe have been best friends for 2 years. Gabe has long brown hair, wire-rimmed glasses, and a way of giving advice that sometimes bugs you. You do look pretty stupid, Gabe admits. Where did you get that costume anyways? It's called Vampire in a Can, you explain, holding up the cardboard can. I bought it from Mr. Rootley at Scary Stuff. That does sound really stupid. Gabe. No! We're reading on a Kindle. We don't know how to work that.
We're a little slow.
I don't believe it, Gabe slaps his forehead. You bought a costume from the Eyeball Man? What if he took out his glass eye right there in the store and showed it to you? He never takes out his glass eye, you answer. Okay, Gab says. But your costume is still ridiculous. It's just a few set of plastic fangs, a cheap little black cape, and a fake tattoo of fang marks for your neck. Isn't there anything else in the can? You pick it up and peer inside. Hey, look, you cry. What? Gabe asked, What? Gabe asked, looking interested. There's something else in the can, you answer. You reach in and pull out a small plastic packet that was stuck to the inside. It looks like a ketchup packet. What is it? Gabe moves closer. I think it's fake blood, you tell him. Really? Cool, Gabe says. He picks up the vampire in a can box and reads the label. That's weird. It doesn't say anything on the box about fake blood. Then you notice the writing on the packet. In blood-red letters, it says, Danger, keep away. You hand the packet to Gabe. He reads the label and his eyes grow wide. Are you gonna open it? He asks. You gulp. The words on the packet are kind of scary, but you're dying to know what's inside. So are you going to open it? If you open the packet, turn to page 34. If you don't open it, turn to page 67.
Open it.
Yeah, I think we should open it.
Open
It's a
it.
Halloween costume.
Open
It can't
it.
be dangerous.
Open it.
So, page 34. Kaori, take it away.
Okay. Yeah, you tell Gabe. I'll open it. Give it back. Be careful, Gabe warns. You don't want to squirt that gunk all over your cute little cape. Thanks, joke boy, you grumble. First, you try to rip open the packet with your fingernails, but the plastic won't tear. Frustrated, you pull the fake fangs out of your mouth. Then you put the packet between your teeth and yank hard. A syrupy liquid shoots out, spilling into your mouth.
Ew.
A tiny bit dribbles out, leaving a red streak on your chin.
Ugh.
Gross. Yum, you say, slurping up the liquid. It's so good you want to drink every drop. Quickly, you squeeze the rest of the packet into your mouth. What is that stuff? Gabe asks, squinting at you. It definitely isn't ketchup, you reply, but it's excellent. I love it. It's gross, Gabe declares, scowling. It looks like blood. Real blood. Blood? You cry?
No way that's blood, you say with a nervous laugh. But your heart starts beating a little faster. Could it be? You remember scraping your head last week and licking the wound. This stuff tastes the same. Ew, why do you remember that? Maybe, but right now you got something else on your mind. I'm thirsty, you declare. Ooh. Rushing to the kitchen. I've got to get a drink. Gabe follows you, talking a mile a minute. If you didn't swallow, spit it out.
We should not be laughing at that. This is a children's book.
Arl's nasty.
Oh my god.
If you didn't swallow, spit it out, he orders. Gargle with mouthwash or maybe brush with peroxide toothpaste. Or do both. Water, you groan. I'm so thirsty. I need water. You stick your mouth under the faucet to gulp from the tap. But the water hits your tongue. You jerk away. Yuck, you exclaim. That tastes terrible. Well, it's sink water. It tastes nasty. I thought you were thirsty, Gabe says, eyeing you strangely. I am, you tell him, but not for water. For something else. Ooh, he thirsty.
Ooh, boy.
I told to spit it out.
There's more? I'm kidding. I thought he'd be dead by now.
You stare into the mirror. Nothing stares back of you. At you. Of course, that's because the room is pitch black. Ah, you suck, Arl. But when you snap on the desk lamp, your worst fear comes true. You have no reflection. You're not there. Gabe peers into the mirror. He stops chewing his gum. Whoa, he breathes. What happened to you? You know what happened. You know why you have no reflection in the mirror. You're a vampire! Ooh, so early in the book, too.
For real.
You gotta help me, Gabe, you groan. Yikes, Gabe cries. What's happening to your teeth? My teeth, you say weakly. You touch your canines. With a sickening shock, you feel the growing, turning into long, pointy fangs. I'm so thirsty, you moan. For blood. You stare longingly at Gabe's neck. Ooh, Gabe, get away. Keep away from me, Gabe cried, stumbling backwards. You want to. You need to. But can you? Can you drink your best friend's blood?
Let's do it.
You wanna?
Well, I mean, if you're thirsty and you feel like you're dying because you're so thirsty, I guess you gotta. I mean, I wouldn't personally do this to my best friend, but this Gabe guy kind of like annoys me already.
He is kind of annoying.
So we're gonna go eat his blood.
Okay.
Let's go bite him. Bite Gabe. You gaze at Gabe's neck as if it were a tasty milkshake.
Ooh.
I need some liquid refreshment, you say, drooling. Get away from me, he shrieks, taking off. You run after him and corner him in the kitchen. I know what'll stop a vampire, he wheezes. He reaches into the freezer and pulls out a steak. Wait, like
a steak?
Like a steak? Wait.
Oh, Gabe
rams the frozen filet mignon into your chest. You need a steak to kill a vampire, you snarl. That's S-T-A-K-E, dope.
Gabe is stupid. He needs
For
to
real.
die. He needs
For
to
real.
die.
You reach for his neck again. How old are these children? Like, who would, like, what? My 9-year-old sister knows it wouldn't have been that steak. Gabe yanks out his bubble gum and jams into your mouth. Smart move. By the time you unstuck the gum from your fangs, you've come to your senses. Sorry, Gabe, you say. I lost my head. He accepts your apology. Really?
I wouldn't.
For real, I'd be like, motherfucker. But you can still but you can see he still doesn't trust you. Not completely. You bury your face into your hands. What am I gonna do? I'm a vampire. A cruddy, blood-sucking vampire.
Gabe starts pacing around the room. The way I see it, you got 3 choices, he begins. Choose number 1, go back to where you bought the stupid costume and ask the eyeball man to help. It's his fault you're a vampire, right? He sold it to you. Maybe you agree, but what if he can't help? What else? Choice number 2, we do some research. Gabe continues, watch a bunch of vampire movies, read up on ghouls like you, no offense, at the library, stuff like that. Maybe we'll find out how to cure you. That sounds good. But it might take too long, you reply. What's my 3rd choice? Your 3rd choice is the most dangerous, Gabe announces solemnly.
What's my 3rd choice, Einstein, you repeat? The 3rd choice is to stay in your room and do nothing, Gabe says. Hide out and hope that this vampire thing wears off. But that's dangerous because, I know, you interrupt him. Because what if it doesn't wear off? What if I can't stop myself from fighting someone? So what are you gonna do? Gabe asks quietly. There's a 4th choice, you tell him. Huh? What 4th choice? He asks nervously. Maybe being a vampire is way cool, you grin evilly. Maybe I should just go around biting people. You see a flicker of fear in Gabe's eyes, and you love it. So do I.
You got 4 choices.
This is great.
Go to Eyeball Man, or 2nd choice, you do research about vampires.
Ugh, research.
3, you hide in your room and hope that vampire thing wears off.
That sounds boring.
4, you like being a vampire.
I like being a vampire. Turn to page 80.
I don't like that look on your face, Gabe says, backing away from you. What are you going to do? You give Gabe a shy smile. I'm just going to have a little fun as a vampire. Are you nuts, Gabe sputters? You can't do that. You can't go around biting people and drinking their blood. Don't worry, you tell Gabe. I won't bite you. But how about we hate? Hate? What? How about we hate? Like Robin Morgan?
How about people we hate?
Oh.
You completely missed the word.
But how about people we hate? Like Robbie Morgan or Mrs. Windsnap. Mrs. Windsnap lives down the block. She kept her frisbee once when it landed on the flower garden. Oh, bitch. I'll kill you too. Gabe laughs as a sort of sick, weak laugh. That old bat, he says. She is pretty mean. But leave it to me, you tell Gabe. But right now, I've got to get some sleep. Well, like, you're a vampire. Shouldn't you be up at night?
I was going to say, isn't this like evening?
Yeah. Gabe, not Gabe. What's our name?
We don't have a name.
We need to get our shit together.
What is our name? We need a name.
We need a name. You glance around your room for a comfortable place to sleep. You finally spot one and climb into position. Hanging upside down from a chin-up bar in your doorway with your arms folded across your chest like a bat.
Well, I appreciate the fact that we're probably strong if we got like that little chin-up bar. We probably got some muscles going on.
I could never do a chin-up in school.
I can't even work out. I'm chunky. When you wake up a couple of hours later, the sun has set. A shiver of excitement runs down your spine.
Wait, so was that in the morning? Why were we, like, opening costumes in the morning?
Why are we not in school?
Yeah. That doesn't make sense.
Is it, like, after school, maybe? Like, around 3-ish, 4-ish, maybe?
4-ish. But then why would you go to sleep at, like, 3?
Because it's still daylight outside. Because we're vampires now. We kind of need to sleep till it gets dark. That makes kind of sense. Okay.
I don't
okay. I'm going to start from the beginning. When you wake up a couple of hours later, the sun has set. A shiver of excitement runs down your spine. You climb out your bedroom window and slip into the night. This will be a blast, you think. Vampires rule. You slink through the neighborhood. Rats and mice meekly approach you. You are their master. Cool, you whisper to yourself. I'm king of the rodents. Who will be your first victim?
Ew.
I thought it was that old lady.
I thought so too. Like, he just forgot it. It would take a nap and he's over it. You reach nasty old Mrs. Winsnap's house. You ring her bell. The door opens. Who's bothering me at dinner time? She demands crossingly. You open your mouth wide. Time for revenge. Then the smell hits you. Miss Winsnap has been eating garlic bread. Garlic, ew! I hate garlic bread too.
Love
Like that would
garlic
make
bread.
me throw up too.
Really?
I hate
I
garlic.
love
It's
garlic.
nasty.
They say put 2 cloves. I'm like, here, have 5 handfuls.
The downfall of all vampires, the reek makes you dizzy. If you're here to get your silly frisbee back, you can forget about it, Miss Winsnap snaps. She slams the door in your face and you sit on your doorstep heaving. Damn! Why don't you just tell your mom? Shit, at this point.
What an asshole. Like, listen, you old bag. You about to die soon anyways. Anyways. I'm such a loser vampire, you think. No shit, Sherlock! You stumble from Mrs. Winsnap's house and walk aimlessly, in a daze. What? So it's like you're walking outside in the dark, it's nobody's seeing you, like, looking at you thinking you're crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. When you look up, you find you've entered a cemetery. Do they live by the cemetery? That's kind of scary.
That is scary. That's the story right
That
there.
is a story. And you're standing next to an open grave. You peer in. The grave is empty. Crack! You hear a sound behind you. Something tells you to get out of there fast. But the empty grave pulls you to it. Graves. They seem so cozy. So comforting. So homey. The footsteps come closer. Make a choice before it's too late. Quick!
It's the choices are open the grave or stay and face whoever's coming. I think we should stay and face.
I think that too.
Because I think if we open the grave, we're gonna get buried alive.
I was gonna say the same thing. We'll probably be dead. Watch, this person's gonna kill us anyway. It's like, bye, bitch.
Back with a filet mignon. Slowly, you turn to see who's behind you. Good evening, a dark, shadowy figure whispers. I seen you found my home away from home. The shadowy figure steps forward. A beam of moonlight strikes his face, then his fangs, then the glass eyes sitting on his palm. Mr. Rootley, you cry.
Yes. That's how he talks, okay? That's how he's gonna talk. With a little hiss in every word he says. Yes. Mr. Ridley hisses. Mr. Rootley, you gasp. You're a vampire. I'm glad we see eye to eye on that. He sniggers, putting his glass eye back in. The salesman gave me quite a discount on those vampire in a can costumes. He adds with a soft chuckle. Oh, I didn't do that chuckle. So if he chuckles, you have to do it like that, okay? He said it was because we're blood brothers. Oh my god, I love this. What a yuckmeister, you mutter. I can't, like, my eyes are tearing up from laughing too hard. Hold on. Okay. What a yuckmeister, you mutter sarcastically. Well, I suppose we should be talking in a more serious vein, Rudely says. He cackles. I'm not cackling! It'll sound very ugly. Vain. Get it? Vain. He swoops down on you suddenly, wrapping you in his cape. He lifts you off the ground. Then he jumps into the deep, wet grave. This is no joke! Oh my god, we're gonna die.
We are.
We should have just gone in the grave.
Help, you scream as you and the eyeball man fall into the open grave and you land with a thud. Hush, Rutley commands. Do you want to wake up the dead? He laughs, letting hard on his own dumb joke. Then he becomes serious. Not long ago, I was ill, close to death, but the vampire. What am I reading? I think I need to take a shot because that was not what you did.
That was not my hissing.
That was not your hissing. Okay, first shot.
Woo! Lemon.
No, I don't want to do this.
It's just lemon. You'll be okay. Just go. Now I'm scared. Maybe we should put less.
Oh, it's like really playing with like those nerves at the corners of your like your teeth, like where I got my wisdom teeth removed. It like feels very.
This is probably not a smart idea.
It's alright. It's for that content.
Do it for the content. Do it for the people.
I'll
There,
pour
just
another
like that
one.
much. That's good. You always keep pouring so much for yourself. Do you hate yourself?
Oh, I'm crying. Not long ago, I was ill. Close to I'm gonna read this. But the vampire came, offering to make me a blood brother, to give me eternal life in return for selling vampire to cat.
Okay.
Let me go, you cry, pushing away from him. Quiet, Mr. Rightly says.
Good job.
I'm trying to help you. I'll show you all the tricks of our trades. And I ask only one thing in return. What is it? Master Hero?
That was so like, you were so afraid when you said that.
You know the answer isn't going to be pleasant, but you might as well hear it, so go to page 124.
Directly bares his fangs. I want just one thing from you, he breathes. Blood. Your eyes widen in fear. No, Mr. Utley says quickly. Not your blood. You're one of us. But I'm running out of humans who trust me. Humans I can get close to. You, on the other hand, have many young human friends. My friends? You whisper, horrified. Mr. Rutley nods. Yes, or your enemies. I don't care. Just get me into their homes at night. At night. You want me to betray my friends? You ask, outraged. In return, I'll teach you everything you need to know about vampiring, Rutley offers. Because otherwise, you're bound to make mistakes. You're so young. Mistakes? What mistakes? If you want to hear more about his offer, turn to page 31. If you refuse to listen and run away, turn to page 52.
I think we should hear his offer.
Hell yeah, we should.
He's gonna kill us.
For real, it's like someone else dies or I die.
What do you mean I'll make a mistake, you demand? Oh, you know, Rutley shrugs. You'll get careless about who you bite and when. Someone will see you, and pretty soon the whole town will be hunting you down. The next thing you know, they'll be trying to drive a stake through your heart. Being undead is no picnic, believe me. Whoa, you think. He's right. There's a lot you don't know about being a vampire. Maybe having a teacher isn't a bad idea, you say. And all you have to do is... and all you have to do is find your young victims. Lee holds out his hand. So, do we have a deal? I think we should be his pimp. There'll be a fun
Be his
adventure.
pimp? Oh yeah, I'll give him Gabe.
Yeah! We're gonna agree to his terms.
Oh yeah. Okay, you agree. You shake Rutley's hand. I'll do it. He rubs his hands together. Good, let's go. Holding you, Rutley spread his cape like bat wings. As if by magic, the two of you float straight out of the grave. You land among the cemetery's gravestones. Wow, you gushed amazed. Can you teach me that trick? Later, Rutley answers. Now, lead me to your young friends. I'm quite thirsty. That's a thing where, like, we have to get the police involved now.
I was thinking.
Like, that does not sound appropriate. Who will it be? That's easy. Gabe! No, I'm kidding. Just kidding. That's easy. Robbie Morgan. Robbie's 3 years older than you, and he lives on your block. He's always grabbing your bike. He calls you rat face in front of your friends. Asshole. I know just the guy, you tell Mr. Rutley. Excellent. Mr. Rutley declares. Lead the way. Turn to page 42.
Sneaking through your neighborhood, you glance nervously at the cars that pass by. You feel paranoid. Can people tell you're a vampire? Don't act so suspiciously, Miss Rutley advises you. That's my first tip, see? I told you needed my help. Don't act suspiciously. You think. Well, duh. And never smile at anyone unless you plan to bite bombs. He goes on, people feel uneasy when they see fangs. Well, duh. He's not giving real tips here. I would assume that.
Right.
Oh, brother. You roll your eyes. More hot news. At least he's with it. He knows he's stupid, too.
Right.
More hot news. A minute later, you arrive at Robbie Morgan's house. This is it, you tell Rutley. What should I do? Nothing, he answers. He glances at the house, then the garage. Lights on in the house, but no cars in the driveway. Perfect. His parents must not be home. But if his parents aren't home, shouldn't he not be home either? Like, how old are we?
For real, like, if they're, like, 10, I would not leave a 10-year-old alone. But if
No.
they're, like, I guess, like, 13,
Oh, yeah, because he's like 3 years older.
Oh, that's true. Okay, so that meant... Then why is
But, like,
this
even
10-year-old
yeah.
by himself with Gabe in their house? Where was Mom?
Yeah, that doesn't...
I'm so confused. Okay, whatever.
Mr. Rutley goes out the door and rings the bell. The door opens, and Gabe steps out. He didn't actually go after Gabe. Before you can before you can warn him, Rutley grabs Gabe by the shoulders and bites his neck. So what, we're not going after the...
Well, I told you
Boy?
Gabe would be... See? I knew it.
Such a twist.
I love it. Don't bite him! That's my best friend! You shout, but it's too late. Mr. Rutley fangs are already piercing Gabe's neck. You hear a horrible slurping sound. Gabe struggles and kicks like a madman. Stop! You scream, kicking Rutley in his shins. Finally, he drops Gabe on the doorway like an
It's a
empty
little girl
can of
kicking
soda.
someone in the shins.
For real, right? Stop it! That's my friend!
So what? Like, if he led him to the bully's house, why is his friend in the house? Is it like his older brother?
He would have known if that was his older
Yeah.
brother. I don't know. Why was he there? Why are you there? I thought we were friends.
You killed my best friend, you scream at Mr. Rutley. He's not dead. Mr. Rutley answers calmly. He's changing into one of us. What's happening? A voice calls from inside the house. You glance up and see Robbie. Oh, see, he was like his brother. Then why would you send him to the house if you know your best friend lives there too?
Maybe he was just visiting Robbie. Because, like,
Then
they were
why is he
both...
sleeping
No.
over?
Well, they both were like, they didn't like Robbie in the beginning. That's what they both said.
Yeah, then why is he...
So maybe he likes Robbie.
Ooh, twist.
And he didn't want his friend to know, a.k.a. us, because we'd be assholes about it. That's not your friend, that's my friend!
Mr. Rutley grabs Robbie and drains his blood. Then he drops Robbie on the doorstep beside Gabe. Ah, Rutley sighs. Well, I'm off. I think I'll walk. I always have trouble flying after a heavy meal. He waves. See ya, kid. Oh, well, that was simple. You gaze into Gabe's eyes and watch his last flicker of humanity fading. What are you doing at Robbie's house, you ask? I came to warn... Oh, you bitch. Why would you warn him?
I thought you didn't like him.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. About you. How would you know who... Just then, a car pulls into the driveway. Oh, no! Robbie's parents are home.
Bitch, we gotta run.
Yeah, I think I would run. If you'd rather not try, run. Go to page 23.
Yeah, we're not gonna try to talk this out. The minute you see Robbie's parents in the driveway, you panic and run. Down the steps, across the front lawn, into the street. You run all the way to the park at the end of the street. Then you hide in the bushes. Is this supposed to be like, wee woo, wee woo?
It is.
Okay, that doesn't look like a wee woo. That's like a wee. That doesn't like... It's wee woo. Isn't it wee woo?
It is wee woo. I don't know what the Riri is.
Wee woo, wee
Riri's
woo.
not here.
Riri's in another country. I like Riri. A police siren pierces the stillness of the night. Uh-oh, that's right, you forgot. Robbie Morgan's dad is a police officer.
Oh, no.
How convenient. Then you hear Mr. Morgan's voice on his police loudspeaker. He's calling your name. What is our name? You've been recognized.
You can tell us our name because we don't know our name.
Wyan.
You dart out of the bushes and dash off into the night. You don't think about where you're going. All you know is what you got to get away. Away from the horror of seeing your best friend bitten and turned into a vampire. You're smart, so you manage to sneak through the bushes and back alleys and escape Mr. Morgan. Pretty soon the police sirens fade away. You make your way to a town where no one knows you. You get a job at a diner. working the night shift, of course. A few years later, you meet and fall in love with the customer, who also turns out to be... That is so fucking convenient.
I was gonna
Turns
say.
out to be a vampire. You marry and have a lot of immortal vampires.
Oh.
And you live happily ever after and after and after and after the
Yay!
end. Is that the real end of the book, or did we just end it early?
Yay! We ended correctly.
I don't know if we did. Did we?
Yay!
So, should we try for a different ending now?
Yeah.
I was looking at the wiki. It seems like when we choose the blood packet, that's where it changes a lot of the course. So maybe we should go back and choose to keep the packet instead of opening.
Open the packet, you wonder? No, I'll pass, you decide, shaking your head. I mean, seriously, it might be poison or something. Gabe tosses you the packet nervously. This gives me the creeps, he says. I don't even want to hold it. Don't give it to me, you object, throwing it back to him. Gabe lets it fall on the floor. I don't want it. Just then, is this where the... Oh! Just then, your dog comes trotting into the room. She snatches up the packet in her teeth. Hey, no Fifi! You scold her.
Why is it like every poodle's named Fifi in every piece of media?
Yeah, this is true. I want to know that too. You scold your dog, a big black poodle. I thought it was white.
Oh, I thought it was white too. Why is it white on the cover?
Yeah, I'm confused. It was white on the cover page. Okay.
Artistic inconsistency, R.L. Stine.
A big black poodle. Put that down, no! But you're too late. Fifi tears into the packet. Something red drips from her mouth. Yuck, Gabe says. She's eating it, and it looks like blood. Yikes.
Turn to page 83. Fifi slurps up the red liquid in the packet.
Dogs can slurp? Oh, I guess they can.
No, Fifi, you scold, trying to take it away. Urgh, she growls at you angrily, her eyes gleaming. Uh-oh, Gabe says. What's she doing that for? I don't know, you answered, worried. Fifi has never growled at you in her life.
Uh-oh.
When the packet is empty, Fifi drops it to the floor. Then she barks and runs to the kitchen door. She jumps against the door with her front paws, clawing and digging. I think she wants out, Gabe whispers. Too bad, you say. She can't go out if she's gonna act like this. Oh, we just got sassy out all of a sudden. Ruff, ruff, Fifi snarls.
Furpy!
Fifi snarls and barks at you, baring her teeth. Oh no, you cry. You can't believe what you're seeing. She's growing fangs. Try to control your dog on page 95.
Listen, I got scars on my lips. I can't control my own dog. I can't even control a fake dog. Fifi snarls at you viciously. Her lips curl back, exposing new curved fangs. They're at least twice as long as they used to be, and razor sharp, like a vampire's. Fifi lunges at you. You back up, shocked. Your own dog is attacking you. I know what that's like. With her weight, Fifi easily knocks you down. How big is this poodle? Damn, okay. Unless we're, like, skinny or something, because, like, chunky me would be like, first of all. For an instant, you're sure she's going to bite your neck. You roll away from her, cowering. Ow! I don't know how to do that, like, scarily. Ow! That works. Her howling moan sounds crazy. She leaves at the kitchen door one more time. This time she breaks it down. Stop her, Gabe stutters. You're so shaken you stand there for a second. Then you grab Fifi's leash. Come on, you shout, snapping out of it. We've got to get her back. But just as you start to leave, the phone rings.
How about you answer the phone?
Well, maybe it's Mom calling us and be like, what do you want for dinner? I'd like spaghetti, please.
Plenty tomato paste at home. Should we answer the phone? I didn't even ask. Should we answer the phone, or do you let it ring and chase after Fifi?
Well, we should probably go get Fifi and make sure she doesn't kill anybody else.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Page 41.
Unless she goes after Robbie, then I guess that would be fine.
Forget the phone, you shout. We've got to catch Fifi. Come on. You dash out the kitchen door, and down the steps. chasing your crazy dog, but Gabe doesn't follow. Gabe, you suck. And like all of these, you really suck.
Why are we friends with Gabe?
And then look, I've got to answer the phone. Gabe, you don't. Gabe calls after you. It might be my mom. She said she'll call. Gabe, you're a little bitch. Forget your fucking mom. Your dog's gonna go fucking kill somebody.
Would you rather your mom be dead? I mean...
And why is she calling your friend's house? Like, aren't you at our house?
Yeah, that's at their house. Yeah, he's picking up at our house.
Yeah, so why is she calling? She knows you're here.
I don't know.
Okay, Michelle. I'll be back soon as I can. Fuck you, Gabe. God. Fifi is already way ahead of you. You see her about 5 houses down, darting into a neighbor's yard.
She's quick.
She really is.
Or we're just slow.
I don't know. When you get to the yard, you stop and stare amazed at what's lying at the grass. Buttermilk? You call something buttermilk? What's buttermilk?
It's the golden retriever.
Oh! It's a big golden retriever that belongs to the Berklands, the Boots.
No, not the dog.
The fuzzy yellow dog is on his side.
No!
Motionless, but that's not what scares you.
Get Gabe, not the dog.
What scares you are the 2 little bite marks on his neck.
This should have been
Streaked with
Gabe.
blood.
This should have been Gabe.
Oh no, it's
Not
gonna be like a
Buttermilk.
bunch of vampire dogs now.
Well, it should have been Gabe, not Buttermilk. Buttermilk deserves the world. Okay. Oh no, you think? No! For an instant, you close your eyes. You don't want to look. But even with your eyes closed, you can imagine what happened. Fifi bit the Berklands dog. No, it's worse than that, you have to admit. Much worse. Fifi bit Buttermilk and drank his blood. Buttermilk, poor boy. For real! You say, petting him. Is he dead, you wonder? You place your ears close to his chest and listen. All at once, the golden retriever turns his head, opens his mouth, and snaps in your face. It doesn't hurt that bad.
Turn to page 3. Yow! You cry, jerking away from the vicious dog. But Buttermilk is fast. He lunges at you, bearing long, sharp fangs. His hot breath stinks. Oh no, he's a vampire dog too. Get off, Buttermilk, you command. You push him away and scramble to your feet. Buttermilk lunges at you. Yikes, you shout. You dash across the Birkin's yard and jump the fence. You run around to the back. There on the back patio are 3 more dogs, all bitten in the neck. I'll change it into vampire dogs. 2 of them are Dachshunds.
Dachshunds.
Oh, that's how you spell it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
One of them is Olaf.
The 3rd is a big mutt. They lift their heads and sniff the air. Then they all howl and leap at you. Oh my god, we're gonna die like at Resident Evil, like the first scene where they get eaten by dogs. That's like the ending of
yes.
this book. Did you ever see that?
No, but I know now.
And they all howl and leap at you. You race to the gate, then skid to a stop. Buttermilk is waiting just outside the fence.
So this is just basically to death already. We're already gonna die. There's like no way. Oh, okay, there's more. Okay. The vampire dogs close in on you. A small set of teeth clamps down on your leg. Hey, Olaf, get off of me! We know it's probably gonna be Olaf. You jerk your leg so hard, the dachshund goes flying. Olaf! He lands with a splash in a kitty wading pool. For an instant, the other 2 dogs look away surprised. It gives you time to glance around quickly, looking for an escape route. There's a door leading from the patio into the garage. If you hurry, you might be able to hide in the garage before the dogs get you. But you might be trapped in there. Or you can make a dash for the house, but what if the sliding glass doors are locked? Well, do something, fast!
It's in a house.
But, like, what if it's locked and then we're gonna get eaten? At least the garage door is open.
Or what if we're trapped in the garage?
Well, I guess we're gonna be eating tires for the rest of our lives.
What do you want to do?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
What do you want to do? So we found a coin. We're going to flip this coin. If it's head, we're going to dash to the garage. If it's tails, we're going to run into the house. Yes, guard the lemon juice.
Oh.
It's tails.
Okay, we're going in the house.
We're going in the house.
Okay.
Page 93. In a panic, you decide to try for the house. Yip! Bark, wolf!
Ah, yes.
That
That's
just
how
kinda
dogs sound like. That's how my dog sounds like. Yip!
Yip! The dogs are at your heels again as you race toward the sliding glass doors. Uh-oh, you were right.
I
It's
told
locked.
you we should have gone in the garage and eat tires for the rest of our life.
Well, this looks like the wrong choice, but if you hurry, maybe you can still make it to the garage. Hurry to page 137.
Well, either way, we made it to the... What?
Whoa!
Oops.
Oh
We
no!
didn't hurry fast enough. Yip, yip, woof. As they bite into your neck, you think sadly, my life has really gone to the dogs. God damn it!
Oh, shit. We both gotta take a
I
swing.
told you we should have gone to the garage!
Oh, no.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Not as bad. It's like lemon candy.
It gives me like that weird tingling thing, like right the very edges of my
If you add a little bit of vodka, this would be pretty good. Are you okay?
My jaws are like tingling.
Can't relate, I feel fine. This is actually really good.
You make a break for the garage. Yip, yip! The dogs give chase. You yank open the side door and slide inside. You pull it shut, just in time. The frustrated dogs yap from the other side of the door. Then you see something yellow and hairy thudding against the garage door window. Buttermilk! I was gonna say Gabe for a second. What if he breaks the glass? What if he gets in? Then you're dead meat. Woof, woof, woof!
Some deep voiced dogs. Like, wow.
That testosterone, they've been taking it. You peek out the garage door window. 2 more vampire dogs have joined the group. One is a Doberman and the other one is a pit bull.
Oh, hell yeah.
Where's Gabe, you wonder? Then you remember. He's waiting at your house for a phone call.
That asshole.
A phone call? That gives you an idea. Well, you're going to give him a phone call. You rushed over to the car parked in the garage and peeked in the window. Is this written like during the times of cell phones or not?
I don't think so. I think this was written during the time where there was like cars or phones in the cars.
It's like a
Yeah.
car phone, yeah.
So that's
I'm like,
probably why this is like why we get mad at some of these people. You
But-
dumb bitch.
I didn't have like a cell phone until like 2006. And this is like 90, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh shit. We were probably babies.
Yeah, probably.
Wait.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
is
look
this,
at what it says. Oh, the cell phone inside.
there's this. When was this made? I'm confused. Now I'm confused. Okay. Yes, you shout. There's a cell phone inside the car. You slide into the front seat. Wow, someone just leaves their door unlocked?
And you leave. Who leaves their phone in the car too? I
Yeah.
can't live without my phone.
Right.
Like, tucked to my hip.
Yeah. Fingers shaking, you dial your home phone number. It rings 6 times. Finally, Gabe answers, you asshole. Listen, you spit out. I'm trapped in the garage of the greenhouse down the street. Come help me. Why are you trapped?
Why
Gabe
do you
asks.
think, Gabe? Why do you think, Gabe? You were running away from vampire dogs like 5 minutes ago.
Because of the vampire dogs, you cry. Fifi bit all the dogs in the neighborhood. She turned them into crazed vampires. And now they're going to then. Oh wait, and now they've got me cornered. And you want me to come risk my life? Gabe demands. Later, dude.
Gabe, you're such a bitch. I hope you die.
Why isn't he dead yet? Is
I
what my
know.
question.
Like, Gabe sucks. I hate
For real.
Gabe.
Wait, you plead. There's got to be something you can do. Yeah, I can call the dog catcher. Gabe says firmly. What the hell is that gonna do?
Snort.
Oh my god. No, you shriek. I don't want them to catch Fifi. If they see her fangs, they'll put her to sleep.
Well,
Leave it to me, Gabe orders, hanging up the phone. Uh-oh, what is Mr. Know-It-All going to do? For real!
Well, she's a vampire. She can't get put to sleep.
For real.
Like, we're stupid for that one.
I have a big problem with this story now.
You crouch down in the garage to wait it out. Outside, the dogs keep howling, clawing at the door. They smell me. You realize in horror. They smell my blood. Finally, an hour later, you hear Gabe's voice outside. You jump up and peer out the window. To your surprise, he's carrying a bunch of dog biscuits. He walks straight towards the vampire dog. Here, Buttermilk. Here, boy, he calls. You watch amazed as Gabe tosses a dog biscuit to each vampire dog. One by one, they calm down, their fangs shrink, then disappear. The howling stops. Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
Wait,
When we
why?
were drinking water earlier, we couldn't drink it. Like, how can they eat regular food?
Right.
Inconsistencies. Fifi comes trotting towards Gabe with her fangs dripping blood. But when Gabe gives her a dog biscuit, Fifi wags her tail. She gulps down the biscuit. Suddenly, she becomes a normal, lovable dog again. Sighing with relief, you cautiously open the garage door and come out. You give Fifi a big hug, then you turn to Gabe. Wow, you exclaim. How'd you do that? I'll never tell, Gabe says mysteriously, unless you let me drink your blood.
Wait, what?
Gabe White?
Wait,
I don't
what?
know. Is he
I'm
like,
so
is
confused.
Gabe flirting with us?
Gabe, I don't like you that way. We're just friends.
Page 6.
That was a one-time thing back in camp.
Oh no.
Wait,
what?
really? Already? You back up, heart pounding in fear. What now? Is Gabe a vampire too? Did Fifi bite him? Good. Gabe bursts out laughing. Ha! Got you good, he says, doubling over. You creep! For real. You yell. Gabe laughs again, then tells you the truth. It was easy, he says. I just ran over to the Eyeball Man store. I remember seeing something there called dog in a can, so I bought a bunch of them. Sure enough, there were these little packets inside. They say, danger, keep away, just like on the blood packet. So I opened one and it was dog biscuit. I figured it was worth a try. You mean you gave the biscuits to the vampire dogs and they changed back? You gasped. Excellent. Then an idea hits you. A great idea. Do you have one of those special dog biscuits left, you ask? Yeah, Gabe replies. So what? Give me one, you say. I think I want to be a dog for Halloween.
Oh my god, we're stupid.
Then how the hell are we going to be turning back to humans? Is there a human in a can? Oh my god.
I'll just have the human in the can. The
One
end.
human in a can, please.
Wait, let's go to the like 4
Okay.
decision part and see if we do one of those.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so we're back when Gabe gives us 4 different choices. So we have, you go back to the Eyeball Man, you do research about vampires, you hide out in your room. We did that last time. We hid into the room.
No, we didn't.
Oh no, we did.
We liked being a vampire.
We liked being
yeah.
a vampire.
Let's hide in our room because we're antisocial and we're weeb trash.
Yep, it's our lives on paper.
Basically.
Okay, this is your turn to read.
Okay. I think I'll go for choice number 3, you tell Gabe. I'm tired. Maybe if I take a nap, this whole vampire thing will wear off. Yeah, Gabe nods, but he looks nervous. You can tell he's wondering, what if it doesn't wear off? You're wondering about that too. You scribble a note to your parents that says that you're sick and have gone to bed. Then you send Gabe home. Ah yes, Gabe, go home. You curl up in your bed for a long nap. When you open your eyes, it's 10 o'clock at night and you're thirstier than ever. You race to the mirror, hanging on your closet door. Nothing. No reflection. You're not there. I've got to have blood, you say out loud.
Go on to page 30. Honey, are you awake? A voice calls from the hall. Oh, I should make a voice for the mom. Honey, are you awake?
You sound like Mickey Mouse. Oh, oh.
A voice calls from the hallway. Uh-oh, Mom. Yeah, I'm up, but I'm still not feeling too well, you call back. Your mom pushes open the door and comes in. Should I take your temperature?
So she's from Texas? She's got like a slight southern accent in there.
She has sounded very... Here, open your mouth and let me look at your tongue. Yikes. You don't want your mom to see your fangs. Or do you? Maybe she can help. No, this is like a Goosebumps. I don't think parents help in Goosebumps. Do you?
I don't think parents help at all in books. Well, we won't show her. It's okay.
Don't show her. Page 78.
No, you snap at your mom. You pull away so she can't look in your mouth. You don't want her to see the fangs. I mean, it's not my throat or anything, you explain. It's my stomach. I think I'm going to throw up. Oh, God.
You gotta do the voice. You gotta do it right.
Your mom says backing away. Your mom is kind of squeamish about throwing up. In fact, you groan. Leaping out of bed, you run to the bathroom and slam the door. You quietly fill a glass with water. Then really loudly you make the sound of throwing up. At the same time, you pour the whole glass of water down the toilet. It sounds just like the real thing.
I threw up a lot in my life, and that does not sound like the real thing. Just saying. Oh, okay. You pop your head out of the bathroom door. If I get some sleep, I'll be okay, you tell your mom. Okay, honey, she answers. She blows you a kiss. See you in the morning. When you wake up the next day, you tell your mother you're still sick. She believes you. After all, the color seems to have drained out of your skin. Be sure to drink a lot of liquids, your mom calls as she hurries off to work. Don't worry, you call back. That's just what I had in mind.
So is our mom from the South and we just happen to have a Southern accent?
Our mom's Minnie Mouse from Texas.
I love it. Drink lots of liquids. But for you, only one beverage will hit the spot. Blood. You're so desperate, you're tempted to bite your pet poodle Fifi on the neck. But instead, you spend the day with the blinds drawn, snoozing. After school, Gabe comes over. I don't think this vampire thing is wearing off, you tell him. We've got to go back to Mr. Ritley's store. Fine, Gabe shrugs, but stay away from the eyeball man. His glass eye is creepy. Gabe heads to your bedroom door and yanks it open wide. A beam of daylight streams into your room from the hall. You twist away, feeling a searing pain. No, close the door, quick, you shout at Gabe. The light is killing me. Mood.
Well, you're a vampire, so what did you expect? What did it do?
You went, I don't know.
Okay.
There you go.
Gabe slams the door shut and rushes over to you. You fan your face. Ooh. Dramatic. It feels as if you got mega sunburn. Finally, the pain goes away. What happened? Gabe asked. The light, you answered. Haven't you ever seen a Dracula movie? Vampires can't go outside in daylight. Not even with sunblock on, Gabe jokes. Shut the fuck up, Gabe. I don't like you. Hey, wise guy. You want to be my lunchtime beverage? Ooh, you snap. Sorry, murmurs Gabe. So now what? Now we wait, you reply grimly. Luckily, it's October, so it gets dark early. You and Gabe hike to scary stuff. Hike to scary stuff? What? Mr.
We're on our
Riley
way
said.
to the place called Scary Stuff.
Oh, it's called Scary Stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. A block from the store, Gab grabs your arm. Look, he shouts. It's the eyeball man. He's locking the door.
Panting, you run the last block to Scary Stuff. You get there just as Mr. Ritley's turning away to leave. His balding head shines in the moonlight. Excuse me, Mr. I mean Mr. Ritley, you call. He turns around and glares at you. Yes, he growls. I bought this costume, you stammer, showing him the vampire in a can. And, I accidentally opened the packet inside and, drink the stuff in it. Mr. Ritley points to the label on the side of the can. See this? He says. There's a number to call if you have a problem. Now I must be going. Good night and good luck. Why did he do that the first time? 1-800 turn to vampire. I love this. He adds with a mysterious smirk. As Mr. Ritley walks away, you and Gabe huddle under a streetlight. You read a message written on the can's label. It says, for problems with the costume, call 555-VAMPIRE. Calls accepted after dark only. How
Obviously.
convenient.
39. Gabe whistles. I can't whistle, so we can't do that. Can you? It's not a whistle.
I did it once. Okay, maybe not today. It's the lemon.
Gabe whistles. Call accepted after dark only? That's weird. Are you going to phone? Staring at Gabe's neck, your thirst returns. The thirst for, you think. Don't think of blood. Too late. You just thought of it. What choice do I have, you moan, and hurry to a payphone up the corner. You pick up the receiver and punch in the number. It rings 13 times before a man's voice answers. Thank you for calling Vampire in a Can. The voice says, how can I help you? Quickly you explain your problem. Yes. The man says in a slithery tone. Oh, it's the same guy. Yes. You must come to 999 Sanguine Road. We'll be here till midnight. And then he hangs up.
Why do you sound like Goofy? First we got a mom who's Minnie Mouse, and now we got Goofy on the line.
It's a Disney special.
I love it.
Sanguine Road, Gabe explains. When you tell him the address, I know the word sanguine means bloody. Stay away from there. I'm telling you, don't go. Am I saying that right, or is that something else?
What word? Wait.
What country
where is that from?
Sanguine?
Let me Google this. No, it's English.
It's English?
Oh, Old French. There it is. Middle
say it right?
English from Old French.
Was there like an audio thing?
Oh, I should probably turn this up.
Sanguine.
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 That was
Sanguine.
close. Not
Okay.
really.
Optimistic or positive, especially in apparently bad or difficult situation. Blood red.
Oh, well then.
Bloody or bloodthirsty.
Okay, so it is it is fun.
Okay.
So should we take Gabe's advice and not go, or do we ignore Gabe and go?
Well, if we go, we can stop being vampires.
So we
Duh.
ignore Gabe. 91.
Fuck Gabe. You ignore Gabe's warning. I have to go, you tell him as you start walking. You don't understand. I don't want to be a vampire. Okay, Gabe answers. Then I'm coming with you. You dumb bitch. An hour later, you're in a deserted part of town. An old brick factory stands at 99 and Sanguine. I can't say the word still. Sanguine Road. The whole building is dark. On the front door is a sign reading, "Office, ring bell." Whoa, Gabe cries. Check out the bats. Overhead, dozens of tiny bats circle wildly. They fly into a high open window at the back of the factory. You feel drawn to them. Strange. The only other bat you've ever been attached to was your old Louisville slugger. We should follow the bats, you say. Let's check if we can get in around the back. No, Gabe begs. Let's ring the front bell.
Do we follow the bats or go to the front door?
Well, we can go with instincts and go with the bats because fuck Gabe, right?
Yeah, fuck Gabe. We'll go to the bats. We'll follow the bats, you snap. With the shudder, you realize you'd rather hang out with bats than with Gabe. Yeah.
For real.
We could have told you that a while ago. Come on, you command, hurrying to the back of the factory. You seem to know where you're going, Gabe says, trying to keep up with you. Somehow you do know. You're following some kind of inner radar, like a bat. And your radar tells you there's a door in the back of this place. We're getting close to the bats, you tell Gabe. Gabe puffs. You act like you want to party with those bats or something. You don't want to be normal. Gabe, you're such a little bitch. Normal? What's normal? You start running faster. Turn to page 89.
Okay. As you round the corner of the factory, you see a huge garage door. You both try to slide the door up, but it's locked. Forget it, Gabe orders. Let's use the front door like regular human beings. You start to follow your friend, but all of a sudden you feel a new sensation. You're changing again from deep inside. A moment later, you have the strongest urge to fold your arms across your chest like a bat. Something tells you if you do, you'll be able to fly. Use the front door like human beings, you repeat Gabe's word. But what if I'm not human? Gabe grabs your arm. You're my best friend, or you're my best fiend, or friend. I know you're human, he insists. Come on. I don't really like him.
Do you want to go with Gabe, or you try to become a bat?
Let's just be a bat.
Let's be a bat.
Fuck Gabe.
Fuck Gabe. No, you tell Gabe, pulling away. I'm going to follow the bats. You close your eyes and fold your arms across your chest. Gabe cries, "What are you doing?" Because he's a little bitch. You don't answer. You just concentrate hard on the bats, on the tingling inside you. Ooh, the tingling.
The tingling. Have you seen Big Mouth?
Big Mouth?
Okay,
What?
never
Oh.
mind.
I never saw that. I forgot.
Tingling.
Suddenly, your whole body feels as if being crushed, crunched. The whole world goes dark. You open your eyes, but nothing changes. I can't see, you try to scream. But all that comes out in a high-pitched screeching sound. Then you open your wings and lift off the ground. You're flying. You soar in a spiral. Up, up, and up.
So
Sort
are we
of
bats?
page 134. It sounds like we're bats.
As you circle around high above Gabe's head, reality hits you. You turned yourself into a bat. I'm blind as a bat too, you think as you soar toward the factory window.
I forgot
That's
they're
where
blind.
Are they?
They are, yeah. That's why people say I'm blind as a bat.
I learned something new every day. Well, they got eyes, so I just assume they can see. I don't know. That's where the other bats went in. You can't see the window very well. You're not completely blind, but your eyesight is poor. Your radar, though, tells you where the opening is. Inside, you follow your sense of smell. It leads you to a room full of screeching bats. They all flap their wings and circle each other, and one by one they transform themselves into human form, into vampires. All except you. Cold fear seeps into your little bat body as you realize you don't know how to change back. Oh, shit.
Go to page 8. Oh my god, is this the end?
Oh, uh-oh.
We should have been with the bitch Gabe.
He's such a little annoying ass motherfucker, man.
You wanted to change back into a kid, but you don't have a clue. So you fly back out the window searching for Gabe. Your radar spots him. You dart down and land gently on his shoulder. Gabe twists around and stares at your ugly tiny bat face.
Hey,
oh wait.
they're cute.
Yuck, he says. You're really ugly. Can't you change back? You just sit there screeching. Finally, Gabe nods in understanding. I guess I'll have to take you home and keep you as a pet. Boy, my mom's gonna freak. Maybe I can figure out a cure someday. Gabe, you're such a bitch. I hate you. Unfortunately, Gabe never figures it out. He does, however, grow up to become a Major League Baseball player. As a private joke, he lets you live in the clubhouse as the unofficial bat boy.
This was stupid. I hate Gabe. We suck.
We got a drink. Here we go again.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Are you okay?
Okay, it's better this time. My mouth is getting used to it. Ah!
You say that now you're suffering.
Ah! Oh shit. Why can't I pour this out right?
Do you have a problem?
So let's go back and try to listen to Gabe and go through the front door.
Gabe. He pisses me off.
Lemon juice.
100% lemon juice.
You like to hurt my nerves and my mouth. I don't appreciate it.
It's already down here.
Oh, we drank a lot.
Ooh, we drank half of this.
So, we're going with Gabe this time on page 12.
Okay,
It's your time to
I
read.
guess. Walking to the front of the building, you complain, I'm dying of thirst. Quit talking about death, orders Gabe. There's a buzzer outside the office. Gabe pushes it. Instantly, the office door swings open. A light comes on inside. You peer in and see a small waiting room. At the back is another door. The sign on the second door says, No admittance. But there's no one in the office. Who opened the
You're
door?
Reading. I wanted to read for a second.
By all means. Who opened the door, you wondered? Gabe whispered. If it were a movie, I'd be screaming, Don't go inside, dummy! Because he's a fucking little motherfucker. You must be a dummy. You step inside. Well, we're a little dumb. We already established that from the beginning. If we're friends with Gabe, we must be a little dumb.
Click, click, clack. What's that sound, you whispered? It's my knees knocking, Gabe explains. This place is terminally creepy. Let's just book home. Tell your parents the whole story and let them deal with it. No way, you declare. I'm staying till I get what I came for.
And not to our Mickey Mouse mom.
As you bicker, the door opens. A short, pudgy man walks in the office. Well, well, he says, giving you a fatherly smile. He doesn't look scary at all. You must be the one called about a vampire in a can. You nod and start to answer, but he keeps talking. Fine. Glad you find us so easily. I'm Herman Carmen. Come with me, he says, jerking his head toward the no admittance door. We'll fix you up in no time. Gabe steps forward. Not you. No bitches allowed. That man says firmly. You stay here. Turn to page 60.
Right. Don't go, Gabe whispers loudly. It's a trap. Carmen squints at you. Look, he snaps. You came here for help. Do you want it or not? Yeah, he say. But you whisper to Gabe, if I'm not back in 10 minutes, come looking for me. Are you nuts? Gabe whispers back. If you're not back in 5, I'm calling the police. Little asshole. Listen to direction. You nod, then you follow Carmen through the no admittance door. It leads into a long, dark, twisting hallway. Where are we going, you ask anxiously? That's for me to know and you to find out, Carmen says with a cold laugh. Uh-oh, I don't like this, you think. Carmen opens a door leading into a cavernous space. The warehouse. The only light comes from some dim red bulbs. At the far end of the room, you see a row of coffins. Don't scream, just hurry to page 68.
I'm here, Herman Carmen says, motioning for you to come in. How stupid do you think I look, you sputter. You turn and run, back through the twisting hallway, back to the office where you left Gabe. Except, there's no Gabe. Where is he? Did he get scared and leave? No, he never leave without you. He's not a
He's
loyal
not
friend.
a loyal friend.
Stop lying to yourself. He's a loyal friend, usually. Did he come looking for you? But you weren't even gone 5 minutes. Without warning, the no admittance door slams behind you. Then you hear a scream. You know that scream anywhere. It's Gabe, because Gabe screams all the fucking time. Oh no! Gabe didn't leave. He was kidnapped. Gabe was right. You walked into a trap. You brought these vampires some fresh blood. What do I do now? You moan silently.
You shrug your shoulders, go home, and leave Gabe.
Well, I guess that's what we're doing.
You go home to go help. Okay, I guess.
Oh, we go home to get help.
Yeah.
Or if you search the building for Gabe.
I guess we can search for Gabe with his
Aw.
little bitch ass.
Poor Gabe.
In a panic, you pick up a chair. You hurl it through the window of the no admittance
Where
door.
are these chairs
I
coming
was gonna
from?
say. I guess they were always there and just, I don't know. Then you reach through the broken glass and unlock the door from the other side. You've got to find Gabe, no matter how dangerous it is. You've got to find your friend, and fast. You hurry down the long, twisting hallway. Shattered glass crunches under your feet. In the dark, you sense the right direction. Toward the door that Carmen opened, the one leading to the coffins. Vampires sleep in coffins, you think, as you near the door. You slowly turn the knob. Squeak! Uh-oh. Are the door hinges rusty? No, it's only a mouse. The doors opened noiselessly. You lift your foot and step across the threshold, but as you put your weight down, the wooden floor gives away and you start to fall. Fall all the way to page 117. Gasp.
Gasp. A trap door! No! You scream. You're falling. You plumb through musty, smelly air for a few seconds. Then thud! You land on a soft, damp pile of earth. It's pitch dark. You feel around. The room is small. Its walls seem to be made of rough stone. No windows. At last, your fingers find a wooden door. You try the knob. Yes, it turns. When the door opens, you hear voices. Laughter. Your legs tremble with fear, but you force yourself to move. You step through the door and gasp. Before you is an enormous hall, filled with vampires. Ooh, turn to page 84.
Now I'm like, we should have probably gone home.
Turn to page 84, computer. Okay,
There
go.
it is. All heads in the room turn towards you. Welcome, a woman calls out. She's wearing a long red velvet gown. We've been expecting you. Everyone smiles at you. Their
Works at
fangs.
Arby's, it
Listen.
sounds
Hell yeah, man. You can't speak. Can't run. Can't do anything except take in the horrible scene. The room is stuffed with coffins. I don't know how to say that. Candelabras? Candelabras?
Candelabras.
Candelabras. And vampires. Some of them are lounging in their coffins, me, reading magazine and newspapers, also me. A few hang upside down from the rafter like bats. How lovely of you to join us, the woman coos. I'm Countess Yvonne. Won't you come in and have something to drink? She sweeps her arm towards a huge stone table. On it are silver goblets filled with a red liquid. No thanks, you say. Where's Gabe? What have you done with him? We'll answer all your questions, Countess Yvonne replies. But first, have one drink.
If you drink the red liquid, turn to page 49. If you refuse, page 5. Should we drink?
Yeah, I might as well. I mean, we're already fucking this far. As a vampire, might as well.
Might as well.
We were thirsty anyways.
Drink the red liquid on one of those goblets, you think. Rule 1. Never take candy from strangers. Rule 2. Never take blood from strange vampires. But you suspect that the liquid in those goblets will really quench your thirst. Alright, you agree. Walking to the table, you lift a silver goblet. Solver.
A silver goblet.
To your lips, you swing it down, but it tastes terrible. Yuck, you exclaim. That's not blood, what is it? Vampire medicine, the Countess explains. To keep you well while you're asleep. Asleep for 100 years.
Oh,
Oh! She leans towards you. Sleep, she cows. Sleep. She's like Jeff the Killer trying to go to sleep.
Sleep. You gotta do it all perky. Sleep.
Sleep, sleep. You stare into her eyes. Ooh, you feel so heavy, so drowsy. That was my fault. You're drowsy. The Countess is hypnotizing you. Your legs wobble, then you slip to the ground. A vampire carries you to a black coffin. He lays you in it. Sleep, my friend, he murmurs and reaches for the coffin lid. Turn to page 22.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Wait, the Countess calls. Her face looms over the coffin. I promise to answer all your questions. Groggy, you manage to ask, why? That vampire in a can idea was a mistake, the Countess explained. You see, we thought we needed some young blood, but you kid vampires, you're too good at finding victims. Soon there'll be more vampires than humans, so I've decided to put the young ones on ice. Don't worry, though. You'll have your turn. One day. Gabe, you mumble, as if calling his name in a dream. Oh, Gabe, the Countess explains. We drink his blood. He's in the coffin next to yours. Now sleep tight, dear. She laughs a silvery laugh. And don't let the coffin bugs bite.
I don't like that ending. That seemed like a cop-out ending.
I'm kind of annoyed, because now we gotta be asleep for 100 years. Wake up, like, the fuck happened?
It was such a letdown. I guess we gotta drink.
Okay.
One more drink.
All done. Are you okay?
We done. Okay, we're gonna try for one more ending, and then we'll call it good for today.
We can refuse.
Yeah, we gotta refuse the red liquid. Ah, my mouth! So.
Ah, my mouth. Like, such a delay.
It waits, dang. If you refuse, turn to page 5.
What would have happened if we had, like, done the... No, you know, that's way too early on. Let's just go to this one.
Okay, turn to page 5.
Is it me?
Oh, wait, did you read last?
I don't remember. Oh, I read the ending, so you can read this one.
The red liquid gleams. A vampire places a plastic straw in one of the goblets and holds it towards you. Sip.
That's how you get wrinkles.
You lick your dry lips. You die for a gulp. But you swallow hard and shake your head. You can't let yourself drink it. If you do and it's blood, and you know it's blood, you're pretty sure you'll have to be a vampire forever. And forever is a long time. No, you repeat. I'll pass on that. I'm sorry, you feel that way, Countess Yvonne says. She gives one short nod to the others. They glide towards you, closing in on you. In desperation, you search for weapons, but the only thing you see are the goblets of blood. Frantically, you dart toward the table and lift a goblet. You toss the whole glass full of liquid onto the Countess's face. Ooh.
Ooh. You wretch! The Countess screams. What have you done? Her terror-filled voice stuns you. Blood splashes across her face and runs down her neck. It's just blood, you think. Isn't that what she drinks? But you quickly understand. The sight of blood has driven the other vampires into a frenzy. They rush over to her and attack by licking her face. They slobber at her cheeks, her neck, her eyes. It sounds like an orgy.
That's like gross.
Where's this party at? I might want to join. By licking her face, they slobber at her cheeks, her neck, her eyes, and nose. The Countess screams, sinking to the floor. Are they going to eat her? Your stomach turns. But what way? You feel faint. And worst of all, you feel thirsty. Part of you wants to join them, to lick up the blood too. No, you tell yourself, now's your chance to get away.
Let's go away.
We gotta get out of
Yeah,
here.
because we already know what happens.
These people are freaking psycho.
Page 79.
Here we
come.
go.
While the vampires lick the blood from Countess Yvonne, you dart away toward the back of the room. Then you spot something. A big wooden door, locked with an ancient iron lock. An old key is in the door. It looks like a prison cell. You turn the key and open the door. Gabe is chained by his hands and feet to the wall. Gabe, you cried softly. He stares at you coldly. Are you okay? You asked him. In answer, he shows you his neck. Oh no, you cry. They are freshly appears.
Oh no! My friend Gabe!
Oh no, Gabe. Sucks to be Gabe. Two tiny marks that can mean only one thing. He's been bitten by a vampire. Turn to page 51.
I guess we're vampire friends now.
Oh, vampire besties.
I
forever.
told you it was a trap. Gabe complains, what a little bitch. Now we're both vampires and we'll never change back. I don't believe it, you tell him. There must be some way to change back. There's got to be. Gabe shakes his head. The vampire told me there wasn't, he says. But, he breaks off. But what, you urge? When he was taking me here, we passed by a sign on the wall that said, Midnight Shift. Keep away. Danger. Under the sign was a shelf full of plastic bottles. The labels on them said garlic spray. Garlic? You frown. In olden days, people wore garlic around their necks to keep vampires away. I know. Look, could you get me out of these things? Gabe asks. He nods at the cuffs on his hands and feet. You look around for a key, but you hear footsteps. You whirl around just as a frail gray-haired old lady opens the door. Aha! She croaks. So there you are.
The old woman smiles at you. Fangs hang down over but wrinkled old lips. Hang down over her wrinkled old lips.
There you go.
You're caught, trapped in a cell in a basement full of vampires, and a hideous female vampire's blocking the door. God, you're so mean to her. She's an old lady.
Of course she's gonna be hideous. No, I'm kidding.
All old ladies are gross. You hate having to do this to an old woman, but you drive your shoulder into her. Oh my god, you just hit an old lady. She doesn't budge, not an inch. You bounce backwards. Wow, you explain. Did you ever think of playing for the Dallas Cowboys? This ain't no time to be sassy. This old lady's trying to kill you. Shh, she says urgently, putting a finger on her lips. They'll hear you. She glances over her shoulders to be sure no one's coming. Then she takes the black iron key from the door. She uses it to unlock Gabe's chains. If you want my help, come with me, she whispers. She hobbles to the door and motions for you to follow. You glance at Gabe. He shrugs. His expression is cool and distant. What the hell is Gabe is cool and distant? He's been whining this whole time.
Just because he's a vampire, so he's gotta be cool now.
Oh my god, he got emo. Like he doesn't care what happens. You'll have to decide on your own.
Why couldn't you be like this from the beginning, Gabe?
Yeah.
If
you turn to the old woman, if you trust the old woman, turn to page 128. If you want to lock her in the cell, turn to page 11.
Well, why not trust her?
Trust her. We're going to go trust her.
We do better with more people.
Don't be an ending good.
Okay, you whisper to the old woman. Let's go. The old vampire hobbles out of the cell and turns right. She leads you to a different part of the basement. In here, she orders, pointing to another small, dark cell. Chained to a table is an ancient book. It speaks of a cure for vampirism. My great-great-grandfather always swore it was foolproof. Why haven't you used it? Gabe asks suspiciously. The old woman smiles patiently. Because then I would be human, she replies. I would no longer have eternal life. I am old, so I would die. Oh, that does make sense.
Suddenly you hear laughter. Oh, I thought he was laughing at her for a second.
Suddenly you hear laughter and footsteps. Hurry, the old woman pleads. I have left one match on the table for you. Light it and read quickly. I mark the page with a ribbon. Good luck. Then she closes the door behind her, leaving you in the dark. I don't like the dark.
I don't like the dark either. Why don't they have, lighting? Right now, your future looks dark, like the cell you're in. Oh! They actually did put that in there. Like this cell. But you don't panic. Just find the book. And the match. Why didn't she just hand him the match, then close the door? That didn't make sense.
Right.
Where's the table? Whisper Gabe's. You feel a sharp pain. Yow, I just bumped into it. Good work, Gabe laughed. You feel for the match on the tabletop.
I really hate Gabe.
A splinter pieces your finger. Oh, you just got bumped into the table. Now you have a splinter. Gabe smells the blood seeping from your wound. He grabs your hand and licks it. Ew, Gabe! Get away!
Gabe, we don't like you like that, okay?
You pull your hand away. Type 0 positive. My favorite flavor.
Get out of here, Gabe. Oh my god.
Smacking his lips. Ew, Gabe, go away.
I hate Gabe.
Quit it, you order. Let's get busy. That's not the right response. At least you find the match in the ancient leather-bound book. You open it to the page marked with the ribbon. You strike the match. In it flares the red old-fashioned lettering. It says, to reverse vampirism. But the rest of the page is torn out.
You bitch.
Turn to page 81.
Okay. It's missing, you cry in horror. Yeah, but look, Gabe whispers. There's a loose torn page tucked in the back of the book. The match you're holding is burning your fingers. Gabe yanks out the missing page. It's the one you need. You read, for 4 hours in a day, drink garlic and water, no more, and eat nothing. Then the match goes up. So this is not to drink garlic and water, Gabe remarks. No, you argue. It says drink garlic and water, no more. That means drink nothing but garlic and water. That's nuts, Gabe retorts. But it won't matter unless we can get out of here. The cell door swings open and your heart sinks. I know, fucking Gabe. I swear to God.
So annoying. Standing in the doorway are the vampires. All of them. Countess Yvonne stalks towards you. Right behind her are at least 20 other, hungry for blood. Don't be afraid, Countess Yvonne says. We only want to drain the rest of your flesh. Human blood. Then you'll truly be one of us. Yay! Don't worry, it won't hurt. The last person who told you that was your dentist. Yeah, dentists suck.
Gross.
Run! You shout to Gabe. Oh, I thought that was Gabe. That was a little. I was trying to be whiny, but you can't run. The vampires are pushing into the small room, filling the doorway. You feel that you're losing your mind. You cry, "I'm going batty!" Oh, shut up. The Countess stops in her tracks and starts laughing. Batty! What a hoot! Oh, my voice. The other vampires begin laughing uncontrollably. The corny pun has pushed them into hysterics. Yep, that's the way to save the world with puns. The bloodsuckers are distracted. Here's your chance. Drop to your hands and knees and start crawling. Gabe follows you. You scramble like mad between the legs of the guffawing vampires.
I don't know what that is.
Guffawing.
Guffawing.
Some weird vocabulary there. Quick, make a decision. Which way out? Well, where's our decision?
There it is.
You run back the way you came, page 18. If you try to find the garlic spray, turn to page 56. Can you just, like, buy garlic at the store?
And just mush it?
Yeah, you, like,
Yeah,
go
with
to
the
Joel's.
petals and whatever that's
I
called.
don't know. I feel like this book has, like, no logic, so we should probably just go get the garlic spray.
I guess we need the garlic spray.
Get the garlic spray.
Okay.
I said get the garlic spray, computer.
There it is. Okay. Where was that garlic spray? You shout at Gabe. Without answering, he sprints down the hallway. At the end, you spot a staircase that leads up to the warehouse. The two of you clamber up the steps. The vampires are in hot pursuit. The warehouse is jammed with all kind of vampire costumes and products. But finally, you find the sign on the wall. The one Gabe told you about, midnight shift. Keep away. Danger. Beneath it are plastic bottles of garlic spray. Desperately, you grab one of the bottles and flick off the cap. You whirl around just as a balding vampire lunges at you. As he draws near, you realize you know this vampire.
It's Eyeball Man, because we already heard it from in other chapters.
Right, Mr. Ridley.
Rootly.
Ridley?
Rootly. Mr. Rootley, you cry. You always kind of liked Mr. Rootley. When did you kind of like Mr.
I know,
Rootley?
we
You've
were
been like making fun of him the whole
For
time.
real.
That's not consistent.
Right.
Person we don't know your name of, even though we read like 5 different endings for this book already.
Right.
Even though he's the Eyeball Man, for a moment you hesitate. But when you see his fangs, you know what you must do. You aim the plastic bottle of garlic spray at his face and start pumping the spray button. Take that, sucker! I thought you liked him, now you're calling him sucker.
Right.
Take that, sucker, you yell. The smell of garlic makes you want to puke. A fine spray of liquid hits Rootley in his eyes. Ow! He screams, doubling over in pain. The other vampires don't want any part of your garlic gun. You hear them moan and gag from the garlic as they scurry down the stairs. You and Gabe high-five each other. Then you each grab 2 bottles of garlic spray and dash towards the exit. You don't stop running until you get home. Gabe collapses on the floor in your room. Phew, he pants. Close one. Yeah, you agree. But it's not over yet. We're still vampires. Turn to page 115. 115, eventually.
Eventually, we'll get there. Oh, there's more. You and Gabe argue about the cure. Garlic and water and no more, you insist, and we can't eat anything either for 4 hours and a day. Gabe is convinced that drinking the garlic spray will kill you. After all, we're vampires. What if you're wrong? What if Gabe's right and the garlic spray kills you? You've got to decide.
I don't trust Gabe.
I don't ever trust Gabe.
Gabe has never worked out for us.
Right. And it said you have to drink garlic and water and no more. So, I mean, we're going to drink the garlic spray, I guess.
Drinking the garlic spray on page 28. Oh, we're not dead either. I'm drinking the garlic spray, you tell Gabe. I really think you should too. Okay, but you go first, Gabe says slyly. Each of you pours one bottle of garlic spray into a glass. You chug-a-lug yours.
Chug-a-lug.
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 P.U., Gabe complains. Your breath is killing me. It probably will, you retort, unless you drink yours too. Now. Gabe gulps his down. Pretty soon the whole room stinks of garlic. It smells so bad your mom comes barging in to see what's wrong. I have to do this voice again. I forgot how to do it.
The Minnie Mouse
yeah.
voice.
What's going on in here? She's holding her nose. You smell like that creepy man who owns that scary stuff. What's his name? Mr. Rootley? How can that be, you wonder? Mr. Rootley would not use garlic. He's a vampire. Yes, your mom goes on. He used to eat garlic all the time. And he would tell me to ward off vampires. Can you imagine? And then a few months ago, he suddenly stopped. Oh my god. Goodbye to my voice tomorrow.
For real. Ooh, there's still more. Wow, that's probably when Rootley became a vampire himself, Gabe declares. You decided to tell your mom the truth about the vampire in a can and Mr. Rootley and the warehouse full of vampires and everything. Yeah, and I'm the Easter Bunny. God, I hate it. I hate her voice. We come from a really fucked up family, man. Your mom says when you finish, she rolls her eyes. Halloween is coming up! Not April Fool's Day! You played with her. You got to believe me, Mom. Really, check out my fangs. You open your mouth wide. Your mom peers in. She gasps.
Page 64. She really needs to leave this scene. Go back. What did I do? See, I told you I have fangs, you exclaim to your mom. Sorry, she says, laughing. I don't see any fangs, but certainly you need to brush your teeth. No fangs. Brush your teeth? You rush to the mirror. You see yourself. Your reflection is back, and the fangs are gone. Yes, you cry, pumping a fist in the air. Yeah, pump those fists. The garlic worked. I'm normal again. Gabe races to the mirror and checks out his own reflection. Yeah, he cheers. We're normal. We're normal. Thank goodness, she rejoiced, because being a vampire is a real pain in the neck. Ha 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 ha. Oh, it's the end. I didn't even read that. The end. Yay! So I completely lost count of how many endings we accomplished today. Do you remember?
I think 11 went in my head, because now my head hurts.
I'm like so tired from this. I had fun today. What did you think?
I had a lot of fun. This was so much fun.
Maybe
I'm annoyed with Gabe, but other than that.
Gabe sucks. I wish there was an ending where just Gabe died and we lived on with our lives.
And lived happily ever after without Gabe.
That would be so nice.
He pissed me off.
So, I did order a set of books with this. So we do have one more book. Like maybe we'll read that one eventually. If anyone likes this.
We'll try to cut the comments and the swearing down. Mostly the comments.
We got really carried away. But, maybe you like it.
It's just who we are.
Let us know down in the comments. Like this video if you hate Gabe. And
if you don't hate Gabe, also like this video because we totally love Gabe.
So, next week there will be a brand new Nakayoshi Monday, so look forward to that, and we'll see you guys again. Bye. Bye.